In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey everyone, how are you today? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have been going crazy because I've got some brand new furniture. Look at that hunk of gorgeous piece of furniture right there. Can you guys see that? What y'all see here doesn't do it justice. Let me see, wipe that clean. One more time. Oh, now it does. Look at that piece of furniture. Can you get mad at that? I love it so, so much. It looks smaller here, but it is massive. Massive. It's about it's about 3 feet long, I think. 2.5 feet. Something like that. I don't know. All right. That's one piece of furniture. I got another piece of furniture just as pretty over there. And guess who I got it from? I'll take a picture to show the daytime people because I think I get 2 different groups, night and day sometimes. Oh, look at that. Takes 2 seconds to fix my hair. Oh my God. Are you guys drinking? Oh, my glasses. Damn it. I was trying so hard not to get up. I was trying so hard. I need my glasses. Can you guys hear me? Let me say hi to everyone first. Hello. Hey, everyone. Oh, my glasses are like disgustingly dirty. Okay. So, hi, Adrian. How are you? Love your intro song. Right? I did it all by myself. No help. No one helped me. I had a little help, but no one helped me. Okay, so thank you. Hey, everyone. Good evening, Mini Moons, Mini Moods. Hi, Noel. Good evening. That's pretty. It's great with the plants on it. That's why I needed it. Noel, how do you know this? How do you know? You have been following me way too long. Way too long. How do you know that it came from Miss Daisy? It sure did. It sure did. Hi, Steven. Hi, Bree. Hi, Infinite. I be knowing. You be knowing. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And if it does, eh? Oh my God, this is so good. If it does, and he copies all my videos. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. Oh my God, this was so good. This was, I need another one. You know, I usually drink one of these before I go to bed, no matter what the tea is. I drink a medicinal tea every night, but you guys know that, right? Since coming to the Caribbean, these people, my people, drink something called bush tea all the time. The farmer tells me his version of bush tea, which I'm of gratitude for. But I make tea bags. So this is what I did, in case you guys was wondering what I do at the farmer's house. I make tea bags. Now this here, oh, smells so good. This here has bush tea and soursop inside. So if anybody's suffering from cancer, soursop is one of those herbs that combats cancer. I am not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. You can look it up yourself. Or it could prevent cancer. So, because I got to make all these bush teas, I make lemongrass separate. It's not a bush tea. I make bush tea so far. I make a cold and flu to die for. The farmer's wife put together a cold and flu to die for. Then there's feverfew, which is good for prostate issues, I believe. Then there's this mixture of soursop and bush. And then there's just soursop, but I don't know how many soursop we're going to be able to sell because soursop grinds down like really, really low. And I think I'm going to talk to him about that. I don't know if we need to grind down the soursop. Maybe we should chop up the leaves. Maybe not. I'm going to talk to him about that because now that I'm literally making the tea bags, like I want to know. When you grind down soursop, it becomes so powdery and it loses weight. And when you get a tea bag, you want to feel the weight. Now look at this tea bag that I make. This is nothing you're going to find in the stores. It's bigger. And look at that breast. It is jam-packed with herbs. We do not cheat. But this is all from the farmers, which is why I call him a farmer. This is all from the farmer's garden or the farm. He calls it the farm. So, yeah. Very, very interesting what I do. And I love it. Something on my face. I love it. Like the other day, his machine broke. And he's like, Tracey, I'm a teacher. Okay. So we got a big box. His mixing machine broke. So he got a big box. And he said, take your hands and then roll it toward you. He doesn't know that this is all very magical for me. Like he doesn't get it. I tell him, I go, sir, this is very magical. Yeah, Tracey. Oh. Each of these have magical properties too. Yeah. In any case, I take it, I roll it, and I was like, you don't need a machine. I don't mind doing this. The other day, I was taking bay leaves and crushing it with my bare hands, like just crushing it and loving it. Like I get all dusty and like I got such cute clothes, and I said to him the other day, I was like, I need an apron. So we have so many herbs. I'm going to get a list of the herbs and the medicinal meanings for them. And we're going to see whatever you want. All right. He does not have his website up, but I can't wait for him. So we have to figure out, because cold and flu season is here. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh. So, what do you guys have to say? I have Caribbean roots. I need some bush tea. The only Caribbeans would know about this. Oh my God. That's such a nice tea bag. Isn't it a nice tea bag? Look at that. Jump. Let me see if I can compare. Hold on. Well, this doesn't count. This is nice though. Let's see something. Okay, I mean, maybe it's compatible. Maybe over here is different than over there. This is green tea. This has a lot in it. The wrapper is bigger, right? But it looks like it has about the same amount in it. This is green tea, and this is burdock. Now this doesn't have. This is about the same size, pretty much the same, and mine has. This is mine. This is store bought. Mine has some. Let me see. Mine has so much more in it. This is mine. With the string is mine. And then this is store bought. Store bought ends right here, right? And mine ends pretty much up here. All right. So I still have more in mine, but this one might be grounded up more. Whereas this one has bush tea. Oh, by the way, bush tea, everyone has different ingredients for bush tea, right? But I have 3 ingredients in my bush tea to die for. And soursop, and I've got the powder, like the grinded powder. But my boss, the farmer, he said add some leaves. So this has the grounded powder and the leaves. Right, CW, nothing like homemade magical tea. Right? Thank you. Thank you. This is what you did y'all was y'all wondering what the hell I was doing at the store with the farmer and his wife? I know y'all were. Uh yeah. Ugh, 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 no. No. It's never in a good way. You guys know I'm unforgiving, right? I could be dead ass wrong and I will be unforgiving. But I wasn't wrong about anything. So if it mimics his, it mimics his. So what? Okay. Can't help it. Now I gotta listen to his song. I never noticed. Now I gotta. Should I go back and listen to it? It's so funny. It's so. I've never been at peace. If I knew herbs were going to be my jam, I mean, I looked for these people for 2 years. I searched up and down the Caribbean for these people, and I just couldn't find him. And one day he was sitting down eating, and I walked into the wrong store, and there he was. And I said to him, I've been looking for you. And he said, sit down. I was like, okay. So it's funny though, guys. You will be surprised what God had to strip away for this to happen. You'll be surprised. All the while I was thinking, I thought you loved me. Did you stop loving me? Like, what did I do wrong? You know, my son and I got back together, and I thought that was the happiest day of my life. And like, and I changed, and I don't like, how could this be? Like, you don't love me. Are you hearing me, God? Like, I was knocking on doors, like spiritual doors, and be like, God, are you there? What did I do wrong? I was talking to God like he was my husband in the middle of the night and is turning his back on me. Don't want to give me no sex, right? And I'm like, honey, come on. That's the way I equate everything that I do, everything. And this went on for quite some time. And so I figured out God was doing something on purpose, but I couldn't figure out what God was doing on purpose. Like I could not envision this, right? So, and I stopped doing readings on myself, which was kind of stupid. My ankle is itching. I stopped doing wrinkles. Yeah, I stopped doing readings on myself. I guess in a weird kind of way, I was like scared. Like, you know, how sometimes you guys call me and you go, I'm so scared to get this reading. I'm like, well, hang up. You don't have to get the reading. But then they get it and they're like, oh my God, I love you so much. I'm going to recommend you to everybody. It's like, see, it wasn't that bad. But I guess since I had the problem with my son is when I stopped doing readings on myself. Right? I figured I just needed to do something bigger. Right? And I remembered, I don't know if you guys remember, but I remembered I said I was coming to the Caribbean to be like a monk. I was going to go into hibernation. I was going to do a lot of spiritual work. I had no idea what that meant. So I wasn't like ready to organize my spiritual work. Doesn't really matter. At some point, I felt like God forgot me. And I also felt like, I was like, well, if he forgot me, then I'm on my own. Like, the only person I could really depend upon was God. And I was like, well, if he's not around, then I'm on my own. And I felt like I was like in the hood with gangbangers. And how do I navigate with the gangbangers? And when I mean gangbangers, I mean like unknown territory, right? And so, I mean, it took 2 years for everything to turn around. 2 years. And a phone call changed the first thing between my son and I. A phone call. The women from Quiet on Set, they gave me a phone call and they email phone call later and said, would you be willing to talk about this? And I was like, I've been waiting for someone to ask me questions. Yes, I'm willing to talk, right? And that one phone call changed my life. So I guess my life, and that phone call was of September of last year, September 2023. And every, 6 weeks or so, she would call me, you know. And then finally, 23rd or 2022, it was 2022, she called me. Huh. And then every about 6 weeks, she would update me. And then one day she said to me, can I talk to your son? And I was like, sure. But I never told her what my son and I were going through. I'm very, very conscious that way. I don't give away secrets. I will go to my grave with secrets. And so I didn't tell her. I was like, sure. And for some stupid reason, I gave her Brian's email address. Or maybe that was the right thing to do, actually. And then she emailed him, and it took him a while to look at the email. And so he called her. And then that snowballed for the two of them. And then she called me back and she was like, which I was really shocked about. It was 2022. And then she called me back and she said, would you like to participate in the documentary? Quiet on set. And I was like, yeah, the fucking Oatley. And I remember thinking, whatever I know, I'm going to vomit up the information. Whatever I know. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what you saw. And I feel like that was the beginning of this snowball, which led me to the farmer and his wife, which led me to making tea bags, which I love making tea bags. So the other day, he calls it the, he calls it some other room. And the other day I said to him, I'm going to my office. Tracey. My moon is Scorpio. If that gives you any indication of my evil when I'm mad, yes, my moon is Scorpio. Is that what you're saying, Many Moons? I did say that. I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. Sin W says, yes. Sin W says, yes, I'm currently going through that right now. God stripped something from me. And that was the best decision God did for me. I believe that. I believe that. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. I'm getting like sweaty very easily. In the nighttime reading of the Word of God, the passage I was on being with the Holy Spirit in spaces where you aren't judged and in privacy of just you and God. You did just that. Yes. That's so kind of you. Two things motivated me to find my space, right? One movie was called The War Room. Has anybody seen that? The War Room. It's one of those Gaia movies, but you gotta watch it. So good. The War Room is a closet. It's a prayer closet that older Southerners used to have. A place to go to that's just between you and God. And you post things up in the War Room too. You know? And so that was before oh, let me not lie. And so yeah. So I created a war room in my other place. But I wasn't dedicated to it, but I still created it and I still went in it. And then ultimately when I started making candles, I needed a supply closet. So I took it away and used the supply closet. But at least I made the effort. That was one movie. And the other movie was, what's the name of it? Juanita. Juanita was the other movie. She was sick of her kids and she needed a break. And she got on a bus and got off in the wrong town and partied hard. Ultimately, she tried to get to California and made a conscious decision to get to California, but changed the lives of everyone, like one person. And there was something about a restaurant or something, and they couldn't bring people in, but they were also making the worst food. And Juanita got behind that kitchen and she started doing that thing that, mamas do and revived the place. And they, of course, they didn't want to. Eventually she left, but then her son followed her there. So her son found a woman, he stayed. He wound up being a cook. Like, you got to see Juanita. Juanita's my jam. Oh, the name of the first movie. Oh, let me just write it down. Let me write it down. The first movie, which is my jam, I got a couple for you, but this is called The War Room. You will love it. The second one is called Juanita. Juanita. You will love it. And the most recent movie that I saw, which might be in theaters right now, is called The Forge. I think that one is in theaters right now somewhere. Yeah, The Forge. Such a good movie. I like feel-good movies. So, such a good movie. Mm-hmm. All right. So, are we guys good? Call me for your own personal reading. Thank you all who trusted me today. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. How we got to we got some amazing readings done today, and I'm so, so happy. So thank you. Even one of my readings, let me put up the fair use real quick. What am I? Oh, banners. Even one of my readings, um, it was about her husband, but I could tell in the cards that the husband wasn't cheating, and yet it felt like cheating. Like, it was really weird, but the words that came out of her mouth had nothing to do with cheating, but it was all about her husband. And so ultimately we figured out what it was. Is there something on the screen? Uh-huh. Well, wait, I can't stand that. Hold on. How do you guys put up with me? I am such a scatterbrain. No, we can't do that. You can never get through a straight video with me, guys. You do realize that. Up, down, fidgeting all over the place. Oh my God. Like, I'm kind of sick of myself now. Um, Ultimately, we got to the bottom of it. And then I said to her, I said, you realize I never said your husband was cheating. And she said, you're right. I used another phrase. I think I said something like, it's because of him. And so as I'm doing the reading, I'm panicking because I'm like, I know this woman thinks that I want to say this man is cheating. And the more I didn't have the right words to use, the more I had to recognize, is this cheating? Like, am I fooling myself? Right? Ultimately, we got to the bottom of it by focusing. Like, she was nervous, I was nervous. I didn't want to tell her her husband was cheating because it didn't feel that way. So I got nervous. She was nervous. She's like, no, no, no. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, but I never said he was cheating. I said, it's because of him. I said, no, it's because of him. He's the draw. It's him. It's him. And then once we stopped being nervous about the information that was coming out, both of us, right? I had to get the information, deliver it. She had to receive it, process it. It was a nightmare. But once we both calmed down, then the information just glided right in. And it was like, oh, this is such a relief. Oh, I said, I never said he was cheating. I said, it's 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 because of him. I think that was the phrase that I used. In any case, whatever. But thank you, everyone, for your readings. You see it too? Looks like, but you see the little green dot? But I didn't say thank you, seashells. Thank you. I believe you. All right. I get these little geckos that come in my house and they don't survive in here. I don't know what he's doing in here. Babies do not survive in here. I find them dead every time. All right. So, guys, have we gone into the fashion industry now? Now, you guys realize I predicted this, right? Or did I? I said that there is going to be a scandal like this in every industry. You don't remember? You don't remember predicament it. Oh, Geckos get on my nerves. He just fell in my sconce. Ah. Do you remember, Tracy, you did readings today? I came through the morning show this morning briefly. Then I had to head out. I watched the replay. No, I didn't do readings this morning. Not on the show. Tracy. Oh, what? I did. I said it right. I said that. Go, Tracy. Go, Tracy. Go, Tracy. Go, Tracy. Terrell. Oh my God. Banner. Oh God. Banner. Banner. Allegedly entertainment purposes only, you fashion weirdos. All these industries are intertwined, right? So I was texting Noelle earlier, who had sent, I think Noelle sent me the information, and I said, yes, I just found out, and I'm trying to find the connection to Diddy, right? When the farmer walked in today, swear for God, you can't make this shit up, with a very, very lovely jacket. Sean John. And I wanted to say, but if I would have said anything, he'd be like, Tracy, Tracy, Tracy. I wanted to say, you do realize that dude is in a lot of trouble right now. And first he would go, what? And I would be like, what? And he would be like, what did you say, Tracey? And I would be like, you have a jacket. It's Sean John's fashion. And he's in jail. And you're wearing that jacket. Tracey, Tracey, Tracey. I mean, I envisioned that's how it would go, and it would go exactly like that. Tracey, Tracey, Tracey. I spent the whole time going, "Oh, I just thought you should know." But I didn't want to bother him today because I'm pretty sure he knows nothing about anything that's going on. He's highly intelligent, yet he knows nothing about nothing that's going on. So I didn't want to like educate him and get him all confused and think he's wearing something he shouldn't be wearing because it's a very nice jacket. Les Wexner. Why do I know that name? No, there's another guy in Canada. That's how I said the industry. Remember that guy in Canada? He he went to jail in Canada, but you guys don't know this information yet. So I'm not surprised about Abercrombie and Fitch, because that's a real connection. Hold on a second. Oh God. All right, let me send this to somebody. This is very funny. Mm, mm. I don't like making fun of too many people with too many. I'm gonna do it with her. I think Brian would like it. Um, Cornbread would like it. Oh, Cat would love it. Um, Stephanie would love it. Beautiful Conundrum will love this. Okay, I'm done. I just sent you something, Noel. Oh, I know what I was looking for. Canadian fashion mogul sentenced. Nygaard, Peter Nygaard. This might be because of Peter Nygaard. Peter Nygaard, see? You guys know. Yes. Francois, is that fashion or is that hip hop? Uh oh. Netflix has a documentary out. That's why I don't like Abercrombie. Good. Uh-oh. Should I see if Abercrombie's going to go out of business now? Because remember, they had like this racial thing going. They didn't like hire black models or something weird like that. Good, good. I'm glad Peter Finch got caught up finally. Not because of the black thing, but that adds to it. Like, really tricking young boys. Oh, you guys are so weird. Should I see if Abercrombie's going to go out of business? Because you know what Abercrombie did today? Abercrombie said, it was so weird the way they said it. They were like, after it came out, they were like, I'm paraphrasing now, but it's like, I'm sorry of what happened to the victims. What we had nothing to do with it. I'm like, you mother effers. Then to turn around and find out that there's a class action lawsuit against Abercrombie. So how do you put a statement out saying we didn't know anything, even though that's the CEO of our brand? I don't I don't get it. Who's the owner? Does anybody know the owner of Abercrombie? Maybe that's what I should be looking at. Who is the owner of Abercrombie? Sometimes it's a board. Lately in fashion, it's a thing. Fran Horowitz. I don't know if that's a man. Oh, it's a female. Fran Horowitz is currently A&F, Abercrombie and Finch's, Coles, or Abercrombie and Finch Company's chief executive officer and serves as a director on the board since February 2017. She is also a member of A&F Company's executive committee. So you mean to tell me, Miss Fran Horowitz, that you sit on the board and is a member of the executive committee, and the CEO is a part of the executive group, and you didn't know of these parties? You didn't know of these parties from 2017? Previously, she was the president and chief merchandising officer for all our brands, a former member of the office of the chairman, and former brand president of Hollister. She also serves on the board of Conagra Brands, one of North America's leading branded food companies. Additionally, Ms. Horowitz is a member of the board of directors of Chief Executives for Corporate Purpose, a CEO led coalition that helps companies transform their social strategy by providing customized resources. Well, you are very well versed, Miss Lady. You are versed. Were you versed on these freak offs in fashion? Miss, I know everything and have been everything. Did you know about these freak offs? Do tell. Miss Horowitz. Okay, that's it. Hmm. Well, well, well. You know what I find interesting in a lot of these groups that do all of these like weird things? There's always a woman at the helm. Ghislaine Maxwell, KK, Jay Z has a female executive powerhouse, blah, 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 blah. Now, Abercrombie and Finch, although I'm not tying Jay Z into this. Full stop. Jay Z, don't get upset because I know you. You like to shut people down. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you all got a lot of females as your second and right hand man. And I'm just wondering what that is about. What is that? Right? Like who are we as women, high powered executive women? Who are we to allow the men to do the things that they have done and you have said nothing? You've said nothing, Fran Horowitz. You didn't know? You really didn't know? You got your eyes on everything. You didn't know? KK, you didn't know? None of this? Ghislaine, you didn't know? All right, what's everybody saying? Oh, Peter Nygard also had an island. Seems to me like there is a mogul, always a mobile training ground at one of these islands. Seems to me like there may have been, look at my fingers all wrinkled. Look at that. Wait, can you see that? When I bend my fingers, look at them wrinkled. Oh, they're beginning to look like Kris Jenner's fingers. Yeah, don't leave me fingers. Don't do it. Don't go the way of Kris Jenner. Please. All right. Can't get Botox on them damn fingers. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. It's a woman holding up toxic patriarchal for a paycheck. Thank you. And not a woman of color. I don't see an Indian woman putting up with this. I don't see a Hispanic woman putting up with this. I don't see a Black woman putting up with this as a right hand. And when I say putting up with this, I mean witnessing, knowing, sticking by, covering up. That's what I mean. I'm not talking about Oprah. I'm talking about someone that is behind the scenes doing the deeds and just allowing shit to go down against kids. Against kids. Against kids. Somebody help me with that part because I want to vomit right now. Against kids. It's bad enough when adults say, I got a drink and they took me out, right? But can anybody believe Bill Cosby did what Bill Cosby did? Now that this is a real situation, can anybody admit that, yeah, now I'm thinking about it, that Bill Cosby, he got his training from somewhere. It's all the same format. Hey, come in, have a drink. You want me to have a drink, sir? Yeah. And let's talk about your career. Drink up. Okay, sir. Sir, this is really. And then they wake up 3 days later. And y'all didn't want to believe Bill Cosby. Why? Because he was a black man? Like, what is it about us that want to protect the men? Somebody please tell me, because I'm over it. All right, that's a good point. Francois says children more vulnerable when approached by a woman. Arjun goes, Arjun's taking this shit personally. He goes, my worst bosses were a woman, Tracey. The worst. I kind of have to agree with you. There's something about female bosses that it's like, ladies, bring it on down. Yeah, I get that. But they also get higher up in their positions. KK moved up. I like this is my best answer. Can I please go to the bathroom? Please. I beg of you. Let me go to the bathroom. I do want to make another cup of tea, but you guys don't have time for that, right? It's already 10:07. All right. I'm gonna take a small break and I'm gonna see if Fran Horowitz is gonna step down. We're gonna get on female bosses now. Infinite goes, yes, female bosses for me is 60 out of 100. Oh, 60%, I'm thinking. Oh, gross. Oh, Bree says Cosby and Hefner did these things together. Please watch the Playboy documentary. Documentary. I wish he was alive today. They talk a lot about this in their documentary. I wish Hefner was alive because I always wanted to be a Playboy bunny. And I wanted to be the black Playboy bunny. Like I wanted to work up to lack of color. I wanted black, but in order to be black, you would have to be the best. What would I have had to have done to be a Playboy bunny? And let me tell you something. There is a Playboy bunny in New York City. Yes, I could have been a Playboy bunny if I wasn't so short. I could have been a contender. But God said no. And now I know why God said no. I wouldn't be alive. I'll be right back. By the way, guys, I got two more cups from Miss Mare, Miss driving me crazy, Miss Daisy. Two more cups. She had 6 of these. And John was like, there's stuff on top of her cabinet. And Richard was like, there's nothing up there. There's nothing up there. And then I was like, yes, there is, Richard. There's something up there. And then John, who has the height but still had to get on top of a ladder, pulled 6 of these out. Richard took 2, John took 2, I took 2. So I'll be drinking coffee out of these cups. These are the Get Out cup. Is it Get Out? These are the. I threw that other cup out. I was like, that shit scared me. I still Then I was telling the boss's wife, um, we're never going to get this reading done. Then I was telling the boss's wife that my neighbor of 60 years left. And I looked at my boss and I said, you might know her because he knows everybody. And I said, she used to own a feed shop. And then he goes, very chill. He goes, I know her. And I was like, I knew it. I should have asked you earlier because they were all curious as to who I was working for. And it's just a lot of drama with these people here. And so he goes, I know her, but not like, he goes, I know her. And then I was like, I knew it. I knew you would know her. And he said, redheaded. And I was like, yes. And he goes, white skin. I was like, well, she's older now, so the skin color is a little rusted looking. But I think she had white skin. Yes. Small island. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be a black bunny. Okay. Ah, shit. Fuck. I have been spilling water all night long. Fuck. What is that? All night I've been spilling water. Oh my god. This is a fucking nightmare. I have a plant filled with water that I should have been repotted. Boom, fell when we were bringing stuff in. Then I've got this coffee thing that I use for good luck. You're supposed to shake it up. That fell on the floor, busted wide open. Had to clean up black coffee. And now this. Shit. You try cleaning up black coffee. And I've got one of those white floors that has these crevices in it. Like it's these little copper looking crevices in it. Hardest thing to keep clean. No one has a floor like mine. Somehow or another, my landlord picked the hardest floor to keep clean. Oh my God. All right. I remember this thing about the Black Godfather. What's his name? Aaron? What's his name? Aaron Hall? Yes. Decade. The living doctor on staff was his lover. Ugh, gross. We want to change that energy. This piece of furniture is gorgeous. We have to look at that look at that hunka piece of energy. Listen, no, we have to look at that piece. No, we have to, no, I'm keeping it. I'm gonna keep it. I don't care. You're saying, you're saying, you're saying, and you're gonna love me. There, broke the spell. I had to do that. I had to do that shit with my car. That bitch was like not having it, and I was like, listen. Started crying to it. I was like, listen, your man left, and I'm here. Now, you could conk out if you want, but I need you. I need you. So I started crying. And I was like, we could do this. We could rebuild this relationship. So funny. I wish you guys could. I wish I had a camera following me around. It would be hilarious. Okay, sage it down. What do you mean, Red Dragon? I have no idea. There's large room, library, Arjumon, more than 4,000 cameras in that mansion. What? What? Bree, send me the link to the documentary so I can post it for everyone here. All right, if you can get the link, please, or a picture or something. All right. Listen to me or post it, Bree, please, in the link. My joints hurt. Why? My joints hurt. Not this one, just this one. Been mopping. You've been using my mop all night. Red Dragon Sage. I never heard of it. You're so smart. Red Dragon Sage. Oh, dragon's blood. Oh. I think I might have dragon's blood incense. I definitely have it as a powder. So I'll put it on. This is what you mean. This is what you mean. I get it. I don't have this. I would have to order this. This is what you mean. Use this. All right. Can I just use dragon's blood and sage separately? What do you think? To protect from negativity. I would have to order this. It's on Amazon for $9.99. Yes, Tracy. Dragon's blood sage. Yes. I love dragon's blood. I love the blood of the dragon. Okay. 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 Yes. Because you know why? Because I think she was a little witchy poo. Not a little. I think she was a lot of witchy poo. So true self unmasked. Hi, is that Carol? Carol, is that you? True self unmasked says, "Hi, Tracy. Those are wayward spirits. Just command, get out. Just command them to go to God's light to be transformed." That's, please, guys, let's do it. Do it with me, guys. Spirits, go to God's light. Don't don't stay here. We do not tolerate mischievous energy. Okay? We want peace. We do not want chaos. We want peace. We want calm. So she's in Maryland now. Go take a plane and be one with her energy. Okay, guys? And I'm dead ass. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, get the fuck out. Plant, you all can stay. Stay put. Okay? Any spiritual, and you know what? Mom and dad, kick these hoes out right now. Ancestors, kick them out. I will not tolerate troublemakers. Thank you. Sometimes you forget you have the power to kick these son of a guns out. She was free. I don't have the Vice channel. What the hell is the Vice channel? Google said it's available on Hulu. Hulu. All right, but I will get some dragon's blood because I just need it anyway, just to block Lamar's energy. So I'll just get it. I'm just gonna need it anyway. Scorpio here, Scorpio moon here. Yeah, many moons, many moods. Yeah, yeah. All right, what are we doing? Oh, ooh. Bree just sent me something. Oh, look at here, look at here, look at here, look at here. The Secrets of Playboy is also on Amazon Prime. Oh, I can't wait to watch this. What's it on? Who? Or Amazon Prime. I think I have Amazon Prime. Oh, it's also on A&E and Hulu. Okay. Oh, that's going to be some good weekend watching. Um, Copy. Let me send it to you guys so you guys can have it. Thank you, Bree. Thank Bree, everybody. Do you know that most of these guys are disgusting looking? They're not even good looking men. The more Do you know that most of these the more P. Diddy got, the more he looked disgusting to me. Okay. Anywho, copying. She's like, that was good, Tracy, the way you kicked them out. I'm copying that. Y'all, all y'all can copy it. You can use that on anything and everyone, especially if someone like a spirit incorporates the spirit of a family member, kick them right the fuck out. Yep. Some people don't know they've been inhabited by a spirit. All right, it's the Google search for Secrets of the Playboy. It's in the feed, so please click on it and watch it. Oh Lord, what did Lamar do now? He mostly still copying your videos. Is he still copying my videos? I am amazing because it's a shame he doesn't have his own mind. There's a reason why we broke up. I didn't understand it, but now I do get it. I do get why. I think I was supposed to see all of this and understand who my true people are. I try to figure out better, but whatever. You're welcome, everyone says. So, so, gentle, kind. So, that's the thing about anger. And that's the thing about Scorpio anger. And I'll talk about him in another minute. So, you don't know my anger. You don't know how upset I am. You want to try and stop me? Like, what's the purpose of saying anything unless it's meaningful? I don't know how long my anger is going to last. It could last forever. And I will mention his name every freaking time. And I mean, it's not me. People keep constantly telling me how he copies every single one of my videos. And you think I like that? No, I don't. So if I mention his name and what are you going to do about my anger? What's the purpose of saying something to me? You're not being helpful. Now, I don't know who's going to be able to get through to me, but my anger stands. And that's on God. Okay. Backing down is your best bet. He's still doing. That's why I'm not stopping. I didn't even know that. Why are they lurking over here? Gentle kind, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, right? Gentle kind, back down. You're okay, meant you back down. Now, whether or not you want to act big and bad now, I don't even care about that. But when you said okay, you backed down. Done. Go find peace on the other side. And that degrading ass video is still up. Maybe that's why, energetically, maybe that's why I'm upset. Because that degrading ass video is still up. I don't like it. Over something that was dumb. Sissy goes, FOH, just get the F out of here. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't need to be psychologically taught by you. Thank you. Ooh, ooh. Thank you for your advice. No upset. Had her name in the whole title. Oh God. He talked about me a lot. Yeah. Aw, thank you guys. What? Lamar with the curly top wig. Oh my God, what is that? I'm missing that. What do you mean? Oh my God. Ciao. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we got a Lamar spy here. I'm sure we got other spies. No, not really. No, not before Lamar. Not before Lamar. Get out of here. Yeah, the worst part is no one did anything to him. He was told the truth in private, and his ego couldn't handle it. He was told the truth in private and then came on a feed with a whole bunch of people and laid me out. So once it was private and he put it on blast, YouTube is nothing to me. And ugh, I don't even care. I spy a gentle kind. Yeah, but in Lamar's case, he had been watching me and ultimately had been stealing my style. Like, I've been really thinking about this mess. And I was like, how did I get into this mess? And I know how I got into this mess because he had been watching me. Yeah, whatever. And then one day I said to him, I said, oh, look at you, Lamar. Your viewers, we were in group. We have a group that we meet up every Wednesday. Um, and I said, oh, look at you, Lamar. Your viewership is growing. And he said, yeah. I was like, look at you. Congratulations. And he said, yeah, but I think it's because I'm very professional in the group that I created. Y'all don't know those stories. Y'all don't know the digs. Y'all don't know that I reached out to another group member and I was like, is it me or is Lamar copying? And I don't remember what the group member said, but it was kind of like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. But am I crazy that I'm picking? See, y'all don't know the backstory. This was a year before the conflict. And then Lamar said to me that one of his people said, we should pull together and do readings together. I did not ask to do readings with him. But then I thought about it and I was like, I think this could work. This could be a good idea. And then I ran with it. And then I was like, every night, let's do it. Every morning, I'll do the first show. You jump in and because I get up early. He doesn't get up early. So I was like, I got to get up early. I'll do the first show. I've already started the first show. And you come in with the second hour of the show, kind of like NBC, right? Hour 1, hour 2, hour 3, hour 4, right? And he couldn't keep up. And I was like, but you said you wanted, he took over my show one day and loved it. Everybody loved him. And then he goes, I want to keep this going. I was like, oh, bet. I was thinking we should plan it, right? He said, no, I want to start tomorrow. And I was like, oh, well, let's do this. Let's start tomorrow. And so I would go, all right, Lamar, take it away. And he wouldn't show up for 3 hours. And I looked stupid. And then he turned around and told you all I was forcing him. I was aggressive or I was forcing him. And I was like, that's not what happened. And unless I go on his show to debate him so people could know my side of the story, how is anybody going to get how everything went down? So that everybody attacks me, gentle kind, without knowing the whole story. So, yeah, I'm mad. And yeah, I mention him a lot because when I get mad, there's no filter. It's just blah, mad. And the people that like me allow me to be mad. The people that don't like me have already unfollowed me. Okay? And the people that like Lamar, like, it's okay to like him. I'm not against him. I am against him not having an original mind and doing every video that I do. There are topics you can come up with, right? And if you notice, I choose odd topics on purpose because I don't want to be like the bloggers. All the bloggers are doing the same thing. And now most of the bloggers are lying. I don't even know some of these channels, but they are just lying on P. Diddy, right? Not on him, but like adding stories to it. And it's just lies. Like, prove to me that some of your channels are telling the truth. So I just decided, thirsty. Damn it. I just decided that if I was going to do anything on Diddy, looking at it from a psychic angle, right? So not straight on like everybody else, or adding a lie to it. All the kids are mad at Diddy. Like, those type things get clickbait. I don't want to clickbait. I barely care if anybody watches my videos. I swear to God. I do this because I just like it. I've always just liked it, right? And so I figured if I do it, I got to come up with a different angle. Like tonight, Abercrombie and Finch. I'm not going to do Abercrombie and Finch. I'm going to do Fran Horowitz. But now I'm too tired, so I'll do Fran Horowitz in the morning. I'm not going to read tonight because I don't want to. But it'll be better if I do Fran Horowitz with the healthy brain, sleeping, psychically getting tuned. Like, I'll seriously sleep like this tonight. Getting the downloads. Gentle Kind, you should have never said anything. Where is Gentle Kind, honey? Just go on somewhere, says Bree. Lamar copies. Bella copies. Storm copies too. Not me, though, right? Like, go do some research and you will definitely see. Right. Wait, what happened to virtual energy? Oh, wait, you're talking to me? Virtual sage. Don't let him drain your energy. Yes, it's tabloid style on the blogs. Oh, that's what it is. It's all tabloid. This is so cute. I don't back down, lady. Now I know that you're very young. And that degrading ass video is still up. Right. The worst part is no one did anything. He was just told the truth and his ego couldn't handle it, which was the saddest part. Plenty of people made videos about you, Tracey. Send them all to me. Send me all the videos, Gentle Kind, on who did videos about me. Because none of this shit happened until after Lamar. It's giving I Spy, a Gentle Kind. It's always the ones, yes. Let me see. Okay. I'm going to say it. What you going to say, Bree? Stole your entire style. My entire style. Stole my entire style. That's what he did. And I'm pissed off about it. And so when I mention his name, it could be for a number of numerous reasons. Stole my entire style. Lamar started this publicly. Did I tell him? Oh, see, y'all don't know the backstory. The backstory is Lamar belonged to a group that I created. He's been there for about 4 or 5 years. I've been knowing this young man for years, for about 4 or 5 years. he went and attacked other people in the group that supported me online. So one of the girls was online when I was ranting and raging, and she said something. He comes into group and he says to her, "You got a problem with me? You got a problem with me?" And she was like, "No, I don't have a problem with you. Is this where you want to discuss it though?" And then he said something to her and she said something to him in the group, arguing, right? So she texts me because I was doing my regular feed. I hadn't come in the group yet. And she was like, "What the F is his problem? Like, doesn't he realize that you have people that support you and that we will stand for you?" So I was like, oh my God, now I got to go into the group. So I go into the group waiting for him to say something to me. Waiting. It took him about an hour. An hour. When he finally said something. And I was like, no, no, it doesn't go down like that. The bottom line is I had a healthy conversation with someone I adored. And you somehow took it left and talked about it to another group member that used to be in the group. We all had the same feed together and came in a group feed and told me he doesn't give a fuck about my problems. And my tooth had just fell out my head. And when he did that, you broke a cardinal rule. Private is private. Public is public. A little bit of public of 4 people, to me, is the world. So when he broke a cardinal rule of private talking, I went ham on him. I went ham on, and I said to him, I said, "Oh, I understand why you're mad, but I stand by it. If anybody wants to see the text messages, I'll send them to you. This is the group text message." I said, I repeat it. You don't take readings that people pay for and not do them. You don't make them wait 2 weeks. And the thing that upset him, I said, now I have to paraphrase because I don't remember anymore. I said something like, "Are you a psychic or not? Are you ethical? Are you an ethical psychic or not?" Something to that effect. That's what upset him. Because I questioned his efficacy and not his psychic work. I believe he is psychic in the finances of it, the business part of it. But he got confused, as most kids do. And don't call me lady, gentle kind. I have a fucking name. Use it. And you are welcome to call me Miss Tracey. Now, so I repeated it in the group. That same day, he puts out a video on me. Like he had gone so psycho in his head that no matter what I said, he couldn't come around. Now, I don't know if that's a generational gap, gentle kind. When you came out and called me lady, that might be a generational gap. But FOH to you. You don't get to call me lady. Just like he doesn't get to disrespect good advice. You don't rob people of their money and not do the reading. And then those same people are calling me as if I should fix it. It's not my job to fix him. It's your job to know that whether you paid money or not, you get the reading or not everybody's going to act like me. But don't get it twisted. They all said something to him. He would be doing a reading on celebrities 2:00 in the morning, and they would be like, "You have time to do a reading, but not do my reading that I paid for?" Now, everyone, the next time I bring up Lamar's name, you let it go. My anger stands. What footage? The video's out there. I question his psychic abilities. I question a lot about him. He lost it. Dang. Wow. Waiting 2 weeks after is crazy. It's unreasonable. Sometimes I get people that have a crisis. Okay, I spoke with a lady today, and I said to her, you should have called me earlier. You should have called me earlier. Why am I here for y'all to walk into a crisis? You should have called me earlier. But that's neither here nor there. Like, my impression for years of doing this, there used to be a lady in England that you would have to make an appointment for months in advance. And I vowed never to be that busy that you would be waiting months to get a reading. I signed up. I did the reading. I was not impressed. At first I was, but the more I realized, 4 months, I was not impressed. But it took me a while to get there. And I vowed I would never make people wait that long. I understand what it's like to want to know psychic insight about a boyfriend that I'm dealing with, about my job that I know wants to fire me. If you could see that they are going to fire me, then I can have complete confidence in looking for another job. 2 weeks, unacceptable. Hi, Noah. I know you guys are on my side. It's just when people like that come in, you know, I did kirk him out. I love that. I kirked him out. Oh, and then in the group feed, I kirked him out. And then one of the group members, no one really understood why this got so ugly. One of the other group members in the group, Sky, was a part of the feed of the 4 people. So Sky took over and she was like, let me break it down from my perspective. And they love Sky. So they were all ears. And when Sky finished, they really understood. Because, Lamar was in the group feed going, because I was getting really upset and I was kirking him out. I love that. Can I please take kirking him out? I was kirking him. I'm going to forget it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be like cussing him out. Kirk, I love kirking, right? So look, before Sky took over, Lamar was like, look, everyone, look how violent she is. Look how aggressive she is. And I was like, F you, Lamar, F you. You're not going to turn this around, try to make everyone think. When I brought all these people in, I brought them in. You think you're going to turn them around against me? Not going to happen. Everyone's going to see my aggressive side. It got really bad. And then Sky took over. And when Sky took over, oh, by the way, Sky and I are doing tarot classes together in January. We haven't picked a date yet, but get ready, folks, in January. Sky took over and Sky was like, I'm in the feed. I saw everything. And Sky was like, the one thing that surprised me was that nobody said to Tracey, how did her dentist appointment go? That was surprising. But Lamar wanted to make it about himself and his feelings getting hurt. Ciao. Y'all don't know the backstory. Just because I don't talk about it don't mean that there's a backstory. All right? Now, I have plenty of people on Lamar's side that's like, oh, that's why we don't bother with her. Well, good. Nobody bother with me then. Good. Stay with him. Good. If you like unethical people, go. Yes, he's in that generation where they don't like to be told what to do. I mean, guys, I know his mother. And then he had the nerve to tell me, stay away from my mother. Oh, you don't want me to tell your mother what a little bitch you are? And I was like, you know what, Tracy? I'm not coming between mother and child. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yes, you pay. She texts you back right away with times in the next 24 hours. Right. But you get a text that day. Very evil. I said the same thing. Like, here's the thing, I didn't know my life was changing, right? And I believe God was like, this is a mistake, Tracy. You can't carry him on your back anymore. But I didn't understand it. And so sometimes, like any other relationship, God rips y'all apart. And this had to be ripped apart because God knows me. I don't forgive. So it couldn't have been a nice thing, right? Because I would have brought him back on eventually. This is so I never, ever in my lifetime, when I see him, it will be on the other side. I promise you. I promise you. Not all the things that he put out there. I know, but not Sky. Sky is, she's, we're going to be doing a tarot together, but I'm not going to control it, right? I'm going to let Sky do the tarot. She'll give me something to do, right? But I'm actually doing a collaboration with her for her. But you don't see who's in the group that is with Jason and I. Jason and I have a mentoring group right now that is going amazing. But also Jason just loves me in a love kind of way. But the one that Jason and I is doing monthly, oh my God, they're so good. Yeah. And he talked about my grandson. So what do you got to say about that? He talked about my grandson and he kept talking about my grandson. And I kept saying, stop talking about him. Stop talking about him. And one day he said something in front of him and it's on video. And Ezra was like, what? And I got so mad. I still stayed calm. I said, you have to stop talking about him. And then on another video, he kept challenging me. He said something about my little Ezra, and I don't know what I said. I think I said something like, okay, we have to stop doing videos together then. And he was like, are you serious? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, we're going to stop doing videos together. How many times you got to keep telling someone, don't talk about your grandchild? How many times? If y'all really watch me, y'all can only remember the blow up. But I kept telling him, stop talking about my grandchild on video. He wouldn't stop. So I was like, okay, I already knew it. I was like, this is not going to turn out well for him. I already knew it because I know my personality. But it took me a while. And then one day he did it. It was the last straw for me. And I was very calm. I was like, well, I told you to stop. And I was like, we're not doing something. This is on video. I was like, we're not doing videos ever again. And he was like, I can't believe that you would kick me out of your life because it is. No, what you forgot, Sean, is that that's my blood. That's what you forgot. Period. Boom. Oh my God, Jason has the best energy. The best. Oh, you love Sky? Aw. You're going to love the tarot class too. What's B made? She already knows her son is B made. What's B made? What are you talking about, Sean? Let me tell you something. Years later, all don't know my personality. Years later, Sean texts me, and I probably still have it because I don't get rid of anything. And he says, I was in your neighborhood and was hoping to speak with you. He's like, I don't get rid of nothing. He said, I'm just going to read the top part. I don't know when this was. He said, but I really can't believe that you actually believe in your heart that I dislike Ezra or that I'm a racist. Anywho, that was in March of 2018, not recently. And then on March 26th, he's like, so you're going to end our friendship? And then in August 30th, 2 years later, he goes, in your hood. First of all, I didn't like that. Don't call where I live the hood. Don't do that. I lived on MLK Boulevard and Obama Boulevard. Now, seriously, I've only known the hood to have Martin Luther King Boulevard or Lincoln Boulevard. But you don't get to call my neighborhood a hood. Ever. So you're in your hood making Postmates deliveries. Hope you're well. And I didn't answer. I haven't answered any of his texts from 2018. None. Zero. And then in 2020, he's like, I'm in your hood. But motherfucker, that's COVID. What? We're supposed to have conversations in the middle of COVID? Did you want to give me COVID? Fuck out of here. So in October of 2020, he goes, I noticed that you still haven't responded to my latest text, which I hoped so much you would. And I didn't. Remember that Scorpio moon? Right. And that was the last text in 2020. No, 2020 was the beginning of COVID. Did you have COVID and wanted to give it to me? Get out of here. We're still standing with you. Oh, Lamar is who I'm talking about. Oh, now it. Oh, oh, oh. Well, actually, you're very psychic because that is true. Very psychic of you. So, B made is bitch made. Y'all know I'm 62. I am out of touch. True, but don't mess with the babies. That's the point. I didn't have people. And backstory, motherfuckers, backstory, I didn't have people that protected me when I was 10. Backstory, yeah, yeah, not that mom. If y'all didn't see Quiet on set, y'all better recognize I wouldn't even take that shit about Ezra, let alone my own son. Got it. You were talking about Lamar. I got it. Oh, And what? I have a Scorpio moon too. So Tanya, you already know. It's hard. It's hard. What's your original sign? What's your sun sign? Mm-hmm. The kind of gentle is quiet now. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's in W. I'm forever Team Tracey. Capricorn. I got a Capricorn brother, child. I got a Capricorn brother. Capricorns like to stand on truth. They tell the best stories. And my brother does not have a Scorpio moon as a Capricorn. But if he had a Scorpio moon, people would die. Die. So, whatever, whatever. Oh, Pisces, right? Oh, your emotions run high, though. You got a Scorpio moon, deep emotions, plus a Pisces moon. Ooh, that Capricorn be flying off the handle some days. And don't mess with my money. Capricorn, don't mess with my money, child. I'm good. You can say whatever you want. Don't mess with my money. Aw, where you come from, Jules? Where you been? Just watching and behind the scenes. Is the whole family being punished? Not that many people should have a Scorpio moon. That's crazy. Yes, very emotional. Your Pisces makes you emotional. Your Scorpio makes you go deep and really figure out what the fuck is going on. What the hell is going on here? Your Pisces is more dramatic. All Pisces are dramatic. All Pisces need to be an actress, actor. All Libras need to be actors and actresses. Seriously. I can believe that. Oh, yeah. But a healthy person will learn how to handle their Scorpio moon. Healthy. I never said it was healthy. I said I was working on myself. I need water. I said every day. I said I came to the Caribbean to work on myself. So, still a work in progress. Oh my God. Libras are actors without a stage. True facts. Aw, thank you. Coming out to speak for my peeps. Love my fan with you all every day. That's the other thing. Let's look at this a little differently. Sometimes, listen to me. I had a group meeting up every Wednesday for damn near 8 years. Every Wednesday. I gave it up, I think a year ago. I gave it up last May, not this May, the May prior to that. And only because I knew something was changing. I didn't know what. God hadn't revealed it to me. God just said, let it go, because I have something better for you. I didn't know doing a nightly channel was the better. I didn't know this. But seriously, I feel like we get together because it's the only spiritual group out there. That's what I take the YouTube nightly show as a spiritual camaraderie. And you could come or you could watch it later. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, in my other group, everyone had to be there at 7, right? So that we could begin. This isn't like that. There is a beginning, but you're still part of the spiritual group. So and give me more comments. Like, let me know what you all are thinking. And on this video, hold the comments about Lamar. I don't want to hear it. I really don't care what anyone thinks anymore. I am going to be mad. And when I get mad, I'm going to say something. None of y'all can stop me. So remember that. So even putting comments down is stupid. Like, just don't do it. I don't care about your opinion. I want you all to know that you should know that I've started to think of these nightly videos as a way of spiritual people getting together and talking and getting your feelings out and getting it into the feed. She changed her name to Nosy Kind. What? No, 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 no. If you want to be a singer, that's a Libra too. All of it. Libras are entertainers, not just acting. If you want to be a singer, do it. Look at Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach said, I watched the Lamar drama in real time. Right. You handled the situation very well. Thank you. I thought I did. Everybody just came for me because Lamar was crying. I'm crying. Good thing that Tracey hurt my feelings. Let me tell you something. I never hurt anybody's feelings. You might feel the hurt. Two different things. But I'm always helping. Always. Not purposely hurting. Always helping. Lamar purposely hurted me. Over and over and over again. Fuck out of here. And lied. Lied to all of you. Y'all just didn't hear my side of the story. And so I keep giving it in bits and pieces. And when I give it in bits and pieces, then people are like, oh, that makes so much sense. Because none of it made sense. Thank you, Noel. You handled it so well, Tracey. He lost it and made that crazy ass video entirely unprovoked. Thank you. Oh, Adrian goes, I know his type. Lamar was disrespectful. And actually, if you all start watching the videos we did together, he was disrespectful in the videos. He would just start making up his face in the video. We had a serious topic to talk about. He's like, well, I'm just going to sit here. What, Tracey? What? Even in the very last video we did, I was like this. I was like, I'm just going to go. And he goes, no, don't go. I'm almost finished. Like, in my mind, I'm like, what is wrong with him? And I think eventually I did leave. And then I got ready for bed, which takes me like 20 minutes to like clean this, do this, wrap this up, put things away. And I went to bed and I went to put on my computer. He was still on. Still in the middle. He was like, oh man, I forgot to put on this makeup. And went off to go get the makeup. And I'm laying down in my bed going, and I should have stayed for this? That was disrespectful. So he started getting disrespectful way before. Yeah, the final video is like he was in a bad mood. I couldn't believe it. He wouldn't speak. Do you remember that? Look at my face. I was like, what is happening? And here I am trying to I feel like pretend to keep it going, keep it engaged, because you all loved it. You all loved me and Lamar together. I wanted to keep doing it because y'all loved it. It wasn't, y'all weren't worth it. Not if it meant I'm dying. So I waited. This was around Christmas, but it was Mercury retrograde. I said, Tracey, don't talk to him on Mercury retrograde. I said, I won't do it. I finally talked to him a week after Mercury retrograde ended, because they say the shadow side can be the worst side. So I waited the week. I still got hit by Mercury retrograde. I still got hit. I didn't even talk to him right away. And my talk to him was saying, I think we don't need to do it together, right? I like doing it every night. He was having problems coming on. That's why we didn't come on till 11 o'clock some nights. So you guys don't know the backstory. That wasn't because of me. Look at my pattern. The latest I come on is 9. I prefer 8 just in case I wind up going 2 hours like I did today. Now it's 11 o'clock and I don't have wind down time. I like wind down time. I would post it for 9. We would do it sometimes at 1 a.m. And I would go to sleep, wake up, seriously. And then he would be like, hey, do you want to do the reading? I fell asleep. But now I fell asleep. Now I woke up because you woke me up. So yeah, let's do it 1 o'clock in the morning. Your way. No. Georgia says, the videos you guys did were good. They were, but you can tell he was not standing on business and being professional. And he was on time business wise. Like, come on. And then there were other videos. Remember those special videos we were doing? Remember we said we would do like part 2? We never did a part 2 because of him. Remember the Halloween one? Y'all loved that one. We never got to a part 2. Was it that one or there was another one? We never got to a part 2, and I was so disappointed. It took me a minute to figure out that might have been a real factor. Adrian, thank you for explaining what happened, Tracey. I didn't know. I know you didn't know. People cussed me the fuck out. People left my channel, unsubscribed to me, believing everything that he said. No one asked my side. It's only when I get to do these pocket videos where I'm so frustrated, I give you guys some insight of what happened. This isn't my first video where I'm like, this is the backstory. This is what really happened. But in the moment, nobody got my side. He just used his channel as a weapon. And that's not right. To say that I was aggressive, I was mean, da 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 da. No, why don't you just say what you did? Can you figure out your part in it? Because that might have helped. It might have helped that, well, Tracey tried to chastise me for not answering my readings and doing them on time. He never told y'all that. And I hope, my only prayer is that has changed. That's my only prayer. Not copying me, not, talking about me. My only prayer is he doing his readings on time? That's all I care about. And if that is the case, then the conflict that we're having is worth it, because I'm always for the people. I think so too, Jules. I think he messed up a good thing. But it's okay. See, Noelle remembers. Oh, I know exactly why you ended up there late. It would be midnight, 2 a.m., and the show will still go on. I will still do the show. And he would get up there, show his whole ass, and put on makeup. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it takes growth and maturity. I don't expect him to get it right now, right? But one day he's going to be 45. And one day he's going to be like, I want to be better. I realize what I did wrong. And I hope he gets there. That was the other thing. See, you're one, Sissy. Sissy knows. There's a couple of things that y'all didn't notice, right? When he does his readings on his channel, he shows the cards. When he did the reading with me, he would never show his cards, right? And so I would say something, right? Let's say I would say something, and then he would look as if he's searching for the card, and then he would be like, oh yeah, I got the same thing, Tracey. And after a while, I'd be like, you lying motherfucker. You're just copying, you little lying mother effer. Mm-hmm. I knew that, Sissy. But how do I explain that? I did ask someone about it. I don't remember who now. But I was like, I think he's intimidated by me, which I respect. I'm intimidating. So, ooh, child, I get it. But he didn't stand on his own greatness. And so he began to say what I said. Damn. All right. Bree, you told me this before, though. So sneaky, so sneaky. Yep. See, now it's clicking. Now you guys are remembering. So if someone plays trickery like that, why wouldn't they lie? Think about it. Automatic liar when you think it's okay to copy every word verbatim. Yes. Yes. Like it's okay to have a separate opinion or at least say to spirit, Tracey's really good, but show me a different angle. He would have gotten it. Thank you, Siobhan. Yep. Jules, everybody says they saw it. So sneaky. Well, guys, I guess I needed this off my chest. See, and Sin W goes, I remember you all was like 2.5 hours late. And you know what I did on purpose? I could have changed the stream, but I refused to, even if it meant me looking bad. If it said 9 o'clock, I left it for 9 o'clock. If we didn't get on till 2, oh fucking well. I refused to change the stream. Mm-hmm. The funny part is I had people waiting 2 hours. That's the funny part. My people would wait. Y'all would just start talking to each other. It was hilarious. Peaches, Georgia Peach, exactly. After the incident, I did see the video where he talked about me, of course. He went on his channel, and on that video, he would read between the lines. You can, it's if you read between the lines, you could tell he was not being true about everything. Like one of the things that pisses me off is when he said he taught me candle magic. No. You know what? I said to him, when you do your candles, Lamar, I forgot what I said. I said, when you do your, because he does bookings for candles too. I said, when you do your candles, do you mail them out? That's what I said. Do you mail them out or do you do them in your house? He said, I do them here. And I said, okay, I'm going to start doing that. Like putting an offering to do candles for others. And I was afraid that if I sent them out, the candles would crack. That's how he helped me. And let me tell you something. It's so far over there. Oh, I can't turn this around. All right, wait. You guys didn't hear me talking? Oh man. Okay, you saw the candle. That's my altar where I do candle magic for others. That's what Lamar taught me. Should I send it out or should I do it at home? He said he does it home. I said, okay, I'm going to do it at home too because I can't seem to figure out how to package it to mail it. So I do it at home. I get the candle. I show people which candle, take a picture, show them which candle, what color candle. Then I write all over it. Usually it starts out with Dear God, Dear Jesus. This time I put Dear God, Dear Jesus and Holy Spirit. I don't know why Holy Spirit was a part of the thing this time. Oh, we could do the Halloween one. Halloween. Okay. Oh no, let's call it what's the holiday that I love that I can never pronounce? Dia de las Muertes. We'll do a Halloween one. And come dressed up. I'll find a mask, but I have hold on. Infinite. I still have your candle. I'm never gonna burn this candle. Never. I love my candle. So we'll do a Dia de las Muertes and make your face up, be all elaborate, have a lot of fun. Let me put this candle back because if I break this candle, somebody dies. All right, let's do a Halloween one here. That'll be so excited. Oh, don't tell Lamar. He'll copy me. I never forget. Your birthday is happy birthday. We'll do a happy birthday singing for you that day. How's that? How's that? I stopped doing the singings because the person copyrighted the damn song. Yeah. I started getting a copy strike. I was like, fuck it. Just everybody take the fun out. It's just happy birthday, people. My God. In any case, they have every right. It's a very unique song. I absolutely love it. You love the candle, Georgia? I know. I love my candle. I love my candle. I love my candle. I love skulls. Skulls. But I didn't know it was because of Dia de las Muertes, right? And I showed you guys this yesterday. I haven't been able to put them back yet. Let me put them back before they break. One of my neighbors gave me this. Hear no evil, skull. See no evil. skull. Speak no evil. Whatever. It's all the same. Um, so she gave me this because she saw that I love skulls. And she comes to my house one day and I thought she was judging me. And she's like, a lot of skulls. And I was like, yeah, I love skulls. And then one day she came, she's like, I'm moving. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And she goes, yeah, but you love skulls. And I was like, I really do. She goes, here, take these. I was dying. I was like, yes, give me. All right. You know what? I think Spirit is telling me to take them down because I got a lot of things I need to do over there. Let me put them away for right now, and then I can bring them back out later. All right. Guess who's going? Oh, thanks, Joels. It's next week. Oh, happy birthday, says Joels. Happy birthday, Sin W. Let's celebrate on the 31st. And let's make our face up. Do I have makeup? I don't care. I'll just use my makeup. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. Let's do it. Oh my God, I'm so excited now. I get to make myself up for Dia de las Birthdays. Yes. How do you love, Veronica's laughing. Love you, Veronica. How do you love a holiday? It's not a holiday. And not know the name of it. Like, who does that? Who is that rude? Me. But I know it's Dia de las Muertes because somebody corrected me yesterday. Yes, let's all go to sleep. Have a wonderful night. Yes, we'll be here. I'll make a big deal out of it. I want to make up my face and then put a caption and then yeah, we'll talk about it. Um, my people are the funniest people ever. Joelle goes, Tracy, maybe you should dress up as Lamar. Just kidding. Just kidding. That is the funniest shit ever. Oh my God. Okay. That is hilarious. No, well, that's so funny. Georgia, that is so funny. That is good night. Good night. Y'all troublemakers. Y'all just be starting trouble. Unique goes, I cannot. I can the more I think about oh my God. I know he's gonna be all up in his feelings. I'm surprised he wasn't gentle kind. I think he might have been gentle kind. Kind, gentle, whatever the name was. Oh my God, y'all are the best. I can't. Oh God. Ah. Oh, he's gonna have sad puppy eyes tomorrow. Oh my God, I can't, Noel. Oh Lord. He watches. How does he not watch? He copies everything. I'm sure tonight he's going to do a video on Fran Horowitz. Watch. Do you know I can't post? Like sometimes at night, I want to post what the topic's going to be the next day, but I can't because then he'll do it before me. It'll look like I'm copying him. So I have to be very strategic. Oh my God, this is so painful. It's so painful, guys. Oh my God, this is hilarious. All right, guys. Listen, call me for your own personal reading. Subscribe. Um, we gotta do Diddy updates and now By the way, somebody please find out if there's a connection to Diddy. Find the TikTok videos. They're the only investigators that do such a great job. Is there a connection to Diddy with Jeffrey Finch and his romantic partner? Did you know they were romantic partners? All right, I'm out. I'm out. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.